What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm gonna continue on with my rebuild series on my E46 BMW. Okay guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you guys how to reinstall your chuckle body, injector rail, and your fan also. You know what I mean? We have the fan to reinstall. So we released from part 1 to part 7 already guys. So we have this is gonna be part 8. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if I can complete the rebuild in this series guys, and see if we can start it up and everything and see what's going on with it, if it's gonna be running fine and everything, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you want to know the symptoms I was experiencing with it before I do my rebuild series, just go back to part 1 and you see everything. I do compression tests and leak down tests and everything on it guys. I never show the leak down test in the video, I just do the compression test, and I did have low compression and cylinder 4, so you know what I mean, you can check out the video then to see all of that, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys how to reinstall your chuckle body and your injector rail and your fan and all that guys, okay? So let's go, and we're gonna change the oil, and then we're gonna change the we're gonna pour in fresh coolant. I have the coolant here. I just stop at the store AutoZone, buy some coolant, and we have the oil and everything. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see if we can just deal with everything real quick and start it up, guys. I can take this off. So this is the injector rail here. I already go ahead and clean up the injectors. I just spray some seafoam on here and brush them off with toothbrush, like with an old toothbrush guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it over here. Let's move this. Let's move this out of the way first. See if we can bring this thing back here. This wire, put it back over here. It's supposed to go like this. Okay guys, so whenever time you're doing this, like when you reach to this point guys, you just want to take your time and look what you're doing, because you don't want to install something and then you have to, like pull it back, then reinstall it. Because see, I still didn't tighten down these wires yet, and see I have to move it, so you just take this out back here, so that's gonna come over it. So the injector rail gonna go here. Okay guys, so just get it, line it up in the hole them there. So just line up the injectors in the hole. It's nice to like spray up the you can always spray up the O-ring them, spray them down with some like seafoam or even silicone spray or so. So I just go ahead and spray up the O-ring them, you know what I mean, and then we just install it in here guys. Just push it down. So you hear it click. Let's push it down and make it click guys, you know what I mean? This is where we're gonna install the bolts, so you need this to go flat here, so I'm gonna use my tool and push it down. So these bolts, they will drop from you. So what I like to do, get a magnet and just get the bolt on there. Just line it up in and turn it like that. Then you can just take this off, just like that. Then you get a 10 socket. Okay guys, so I go ahead and reinstall the injector rail. So we have two 10 bolt up here, so I have two down at the back right here guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and install those two. install these two up here, and that's it. Okay, so and get this electrical connector over here. I think I'm gonna install the chocolate body now, but just wanna do it step by step, you know what I mean? So get everything out of the way. This is gonna connect to the injector rail. Alright, so with that set, make sure you bring all of these wires back here behind the intake manifold, you know what I mean? So they slide behind there and sit down behind here. Alright, so clear all of that first. Grab this over here. Just go ahead and set all of those good first. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall this wire loom right here. There's a temperature sensor right under here. You guys can't really see that. So one of these wire connect to the temperature sensor, guys. You know what I mean? So don't forget that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we just get back this down in place here. Push it down. So you don't want to break this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it off camera. Slide it down and push it down, guys. Go ahead and push it down. Make sure you hear it click, you know what I mean? Cause I don't know if you guys can see that. Come focus. These shine wires clamp here. You just want to make sure they fall back in place. Cause when you're removing it, you have to release those clamp to take it up. So when you push it down, make sure they lock back in place. Otherwise, you can just use a pick tool like this and just slide them back in place, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's secure. Let's go ahead and reinstall this wire up here. This one, go here. Every wire, all of the wires then gonna fall back in place, guys. So you can't make no mistake and plug them right the wrong place. All of them just fall right back in place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, so that's secure. Get back this over here now. And then this, but the main thing is, guys, I just want to get it to a dimension where I can start it up, and then I can go ahead and finish reinstall everything. So now I'm going to start work on the chocolate body and all that, guys. Okay, guys, so this is the chocolate body right here. So dirty. See that, guys? I'm gonna have to clean it up with some cab cleaner. I have a new gasket. I have a new gasket for this, so you can just go ahead and take this out. So just get a pick tool and push down in here and pry it out. That's it. Take out this O-ring because we have a new one to install. Yep. Even the O-ring is so dirty. So go ahead and get the cab cleaner here. Okay, guys, so I go and clean up it, and I use the sea foam and the cab clean, both of them. I use the sea foam last, you know what I mean? Shine it up. You don't want to mess with this inside piece here. Don't trouble that, just clean around that, you know what I mean? Just clean both sides, this side and the other side around here. Yeah, as you can see, it's dirty. Okay. Then we're gonna install it like this. Not electrical, this wire, this plug here, it's gonna set like this because that's how the wire gonna plug on. So just get it down in here, guys. Push it down in here. Just fish it down in here. Like that. We have the 4 bolt holding down there. You guys can't really see that right there. So one of the hole right there. Right there. So you can go ahead and catch that one first. And go ahead and bolt it up, guys, just like that. So we have the 10 bolt in here. This is one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it through here to the chuckle body here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and catch it with my 2-1. It's easy, guys. The spot is right here, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, guys, so I go ahead and tighten the 4 bolts on the chuckle body. As you can see, one right there, one over there, and one underneath here. You can't really see that. One in between here. You know what I mean? So, next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna connect the wire on here for the chuckle body. You know what I mean? Find that wire. So this is the wire for the chuckle body right here. This big one. It's kind of fat. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and just plug it on here. Yeah, click. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna connect the idler control valve. You guys can see it right in that hole right there. I'm gonna go ahead and install that. So this is the idler control valve. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and clean this too also. You must can shake it and hear it flapping inside here. See, it's not flapping, it's sticking a little bit. So you have to clean out inside here. You can just use the cup clean and clean it too, guys, you know what I mean? Yeah. You hear that? Right away start shake hard, guys. See that? Okay, guys, so I finished cleaning it up. You can hear it flapping now. So this big side is this part is small and this is bigger. So the small side gonna go in there. It's gonna go like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have an arrow on here. I don't know if you guys see that arrow. So it's go in like this and this part stay out. So before you install it, just spray it with a little bit of this right here. So it slides easy, you know. Get it back under here. So I fish it through here, guys. And then push it in. The hole is right under there. Right here. Just push it in that. Okay, guys, so I pop it right back in place. Whenever time you go in, you're gonna hear it clunk, you know, like plop. So just line up the bolt, hold them right here. One here and one back there. Those are some T40. It's a T40 bit, guys. So they bolt them here. Go ahead and just catch that in there. Okay, so I go ahead and just tighten these two bolts here. So this bracket right here, put that over this bolt to come out right here. You know what I mean? Alright, so before I do anything else, I'm gonna catch the hose on here for the air filter. Yeah, so let's get that piece of hose and connect that first. So this is it, guys. It's brand new. I'm gonna put the link in the description because I bought this off Amazon, I think. So go like this, guys. This one go to the top here, and the other one I'm gonna have to use my 2-1 and do that, guys. But that's how it's set. You push it down and the chuckle body down there and all that. Alright. Okay, guys, so I just go ahead and install that piece. So now we're gonna reinstall the runner control valve It's right here. This is the runner control valve. I'm gonna clean this up too, guys, and install that. Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead now and reinstall it. Let's put it in here. Look like we should take this up a little bit first. Get that out of the way a little bit, get space. You wanna make sure you get it in properly. Spray some silicone and silicone spray on that, guys. It's gonna go on here. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that real. Okay, guys, so now I'm under the bottom of the car. We're gonna drain the aisle. So this is the drain plug right here. That's a 17mm. So let's go ahead, get your ratchet with a 17 and pull that, guys, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that, guys. It's kind of tight under here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that. Okay, guys, so that's it. The aisle is draining after I go ahead and pull the drain plug. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna lift that to drain and go up top and finish what we're doing. Alright. Okay, guys, so now I'm up top. I'm just gonna go ahead and install these wire here. Do it like that. Just gonna plug it in at the ignition coil, like. But before we plug it in, go ahead and just snap it in place. I'm gonna just go ahead and snap it in place, guys. There's some clip here. I'm gonna have to use my tool and set it properly and then just push it down in place. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the oil filter. We're gonna take out that old one and we're gonna install this new one, guys. This is a good oil filter. I bought this on Amazon, so I'm gonna put the link in. This is the O-ring right here. You wanna make sure you mark where you take it from, because if you take it from here and you install the new one and put it like here, you're gonna have an oil leak, guys. So make sure you put it back same place where you take it from. Okay, these one you can go ahead and install, take them off, put new one. Just use a pick tool and pick them out, you know what I mean? It's easy. And just go ahead and reinstall the drain plug underneath the car. So now we're ready to pour the oil and everything like that. You can go ahead and reinstall the oil filter. You can always think I'm gonna wet it up with some oil first. Just pour a little bit of oil on here and then install it. Okay, guys, so I go ahead and finish pour the oil. So now we're gonna turn to the coolant system, okay? So I found this piece of hose in my garage here. So I put some duct tape right here because I want it to fit down in this bleeder over here. Go ahead and back out the screw from here. So make sure you get something that tight can fit down in it. This is how we're going to bleed the system, guys. Keep this down in here, like that. Before we go ahead and put that down in there, we're going to pour in the coolant first. Alright? Go ahead and pour in the Okay guys, so I go ahead and fill it up with the coolant. I install the fan like this for now. Just want to start it up first. I don't put the casing on over here. That's it. This earbox doesn't tighten all the way down, guys. So this is gonna give me some trouble. But why I have to have it like this down in there, so where it connect to the chakra body, it keep coming off because that hose just doesn't. This piece down here, it's not right. I bought that off Amazon. It's for the E46 guys, but it's just not working. Like I put it on there, tighten the clamp, it just. Okay guys, so I go ahead and reinstall the battery terminal. I have a jump box on there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go inside of the car right now and switch on the ignition for like 5 minutes and make it bleed out a little bit before we start it. So just come in the car and just ignition on. Turn on the heat here. Put it all the way on max. Okay guys, let's start this up. So it's running right now guys. That intake doesn't connect properly as I tell you, and the car is running a lot more steadier. I mean, don't worry about those lights guys, we can get rid of them later on. Let's turn this up a little bit. I think it's the aisle burning off around here. All of those aisle way go on the exhaust, it's burning off, but we have to stop and look and see what it is first. We can't just have that running like that. So I'm gonna look, but I think it's the aisle burning off. You know, like aisle was on the aisle was on the O2 sensor right here. Yeah, you guys see it? A bunch of smoke coming off. So all of that have to burn off, but you know, I didn't trust it, so I have to turn it off and come and look what's going on because it was a lot of smoke. But okay guys, so let's go ahead and give her a start again. Not getting the right ear. That's the only problem we have. The ear that needs to burn out. See, the smoke stopped because the oil burn off over there on the exhaust. Can't believe it's running so smooth with this thing here not connecting right. As you can see, I don't even close the earbox because if I close it, it's gonna pull out down there. Okay guys, so today is another day, okay? So what I decided to do, I just go to the junkyard because I call a lot of these auto store around here they don't have that lower intake boot, you know what I mean, to go on the chocker body. They don't have it, or some of them say they have to order it and all that. So I just go to the junkyard, guys, and I get one for super cheap, you know what I mean, and come and install it on the car, and I just reinstall everything, you know what I mean. I just go ahead and reinstall everything off camera because the video already too long, you know what I mean. So I didn't want to show how to install the rest of it, you know what I mean. If you want to know how to install it, you can always just check out part 1, guys, you know what I mean. And just like how I removed them, that's how you're going to put it back, you know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and restart it now, because you can see I go ahead and reinstall everything, guys. Okay, so I'm going to erase the check light and restart it. Okay, guys, as you can see, fault code is erased. So I go ahead and erase the check light. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart it again. But these light here, these 2 light right here, those light not gonna come off until like I drove it for like those 2 minutes of driving. Those lights will go away. So if you have your car and the E46 BMW and you see these light came on, like if you remove the battery terminal or whatever, don't start worried. That's nothing much. Just drive the car and they're gonna go away automatically. You know, so let's go ahead and start this car again, guys. See, the check light is off because I erased it. But these light, like this light here, I have to drive the car first. This one is for the park brake. The airbag light is on. I'm gonna get rid of that later on, you know what I mean? Yeah, so car is running, guys, as you can see, you know what I mean? Yeah. Smooth, guys, smooth. Smooth. Yep. E46 is ready again. The temperature gauge is not rising fast. That's a good sign. You know what I mean? The heat is working. It's hot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're looking real good, guys. Yeah, I love it. Engine is running smooth. No check light doesn't pop back on. The check light don't come back. Smooth. Hear that? You can hardly hear the engine idling. No knocking or nothing. Okay, guys, so that's it. Completely rebuilt, you know what I mean? Car is running smooth. So if I have any little fault, the check light will just pop right back on, you know what I mean? And then I can always just scan it and get rid of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's it, guys. So, you know what I mean, if you miss out on like part 1, part 2, part 3, just click the link here. This is part 8, guys, so it's a lot of series, you know what I mean? So just click the link and I take you to all of them, alright?